heads of terminal operators, MD of Lekki Deep Sea Port, the MD of Nigerian Ports, the host, I recognize you, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. I don't have any speech. I'm here to represent the President, Commander-in-Chief of Armed Forces, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. But in my capacity as the Minister of Marine Economy, I want to welcome our delegates from the African continent who have been here since yesterday. Like I mentioned during the brief documentary, we're happy to welcome all of you. Our country is a country for the entire African race. We are very happy to see all of you being here today. The country is very hospitable, very peaceful. And in terms of maritime business, we're ready, we're willing. We've done all that is necessary to ensure that we're very competitive. You could see the new Lekki Deep Sea Port. That's going to be the kind of template for the other ports we are developing. We're developing about 6 additional ports that are ongoing to make us very competitive. I'm glad about the issue of the continental integration. That's the way to go. No particular country is an island. We all must collaborate together to ensure we maximize the benefits of the maritime environment. Again, I welcome you. I will now read the address of the President and Commander-in-Chief of Armed Forces, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR. On behalf of the government and good people of Nigeria, I warmly welcome our dear brothers and sisters from West and Central Africa, our all international observers to this very important meeting of minds. I want to commend the Federal Ministry of Marine and Blue Economy and its frontline agency, the Nigerian Ports Authority, for accepting to host this very auspicious regional meeting, especially at this time when regional integration is most crucial to attainment of collective economic prosperity as a sub-region. Countries in the West and Central African region have a shared destiny and are largely connected by the same developmental challenges as well as a robust human capital base and natural resource endowment. We are this duty bound by posterity to unite and deploy our resources towards solving those issues that militate against our socio-economic progress. Now, one of the resources that we can proudly speak about as a bloc is our maritime endowment. The reality that most of us are either littoral or highland states makes the formulation of policies for the optimum utilization of waters for the growth of our economies expedient. My administration is especially interested in the maritime industry. This was why we created the Ministry of Marine and Blue Economy in the first instance. I'm convinced that the quick wins we urgently need to create opportunities that will turn our youth bulge into a demographic dividend lies in our maritime and blue economy sectors. Even though we have physical national boundaries that separate us, the waters are a natural source of connectivity, and they seem like a subtle provincial message that we must work together for the good of all our countries. This is why there could be no better time than now to hold this conference. The theme of the conference, the role of ports in the African Continental Free Trade Area, is itself a testament of the determination of the organizers to collectively seek sustainable solutions to the challenges that port operations face on the continent. After the issues of adequate security and transparency, the one that important factor deciding the competitiveness of ports is the seamlessness and efficiency with which cargoes are evacuated to and from the ports. This, without doubt, is an area in which port operations in Africa needs a lot of intervention. Of course, there are ongoing discussions in Nigeria and other African countries on the expediency of urgently investing in infrastructure and equipment to support trade facilitation. Meetings like this put the issues in proper perspective and serve as an avenue for the generation of ideas that will aid our national government formulate effective policies. As a government that believes in the necessity of infusing information technology into public management to aid transparency and ease business processes, we are giving the Nigerian Port Authority all the backing necessary to fast-track the operationalization of the port community system, which is a precursor to the implementation of the Nigerian single window, because we are persuaded that full automation is the only way to go if we plan to remain competitive in the global maritime industry. I want to implore you all, as participants in this noble conference, to see yourselves as people opportune to stand in positions of responsibility on behalf of Africa. I say this because the maritime sector, wherein you are fortunate to be active shareholders and stakeholders, is not only central to the facilitation of trade, but to the total integration of Africa for even development. I look forward to a fruitful outcome from which all of Africa will benefit. On this note, it is my pleasure to declare the 43rd Annual Conference and 18th Managing Director Roundtable of the Port Management Association of West and Central Africa open. I wish you very fruitful deliberations. God bless you.
Can we make the applause better one more time for our very special guests? Honorable Minister of Marine and Blue Economy, also representing the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. We're going to take some quick family photos, but before we do that, I want to now conclude my special mention of our sponsors. This time, I'm not repeating the people I have called before, so again, please give them each a round of applause. Without them, we will not be here. It's also important that all the resolutions from this meeting that will impact the sector has been made possible by them, so we thank them immensely. Can we hear the applause for ENL Consortium? Thank you. Can we hear the applause for CFAX Group? Thank you. Can we hear the applause for One Multipurpose Terminal? Thank you. Can we hear the applause for Indorama? Thank you. Can we hear the applause for ABTL? Thank you. Can we hear the applause for LCM? Thank you. Can we hear the applause for Lekki Ports? Thank you. Now, can we give all of our sponsors a resounding applause for all of them? Can I please ask Mr. Segun Awolowo to step forward for the family photo? Please come, sir, this way, on the ground here. Prof. Ben. What works, photographers, up or down here? Up is better? Are you sure up is better? Up is better, guys? All right, please, everyone, kindly come up. Professor Bernard, please come up. Thank you very much. Thank you. CG Customs, sir, please come up. Himoka President, Himoka SG, please come up. Please come. Agabelo, MD, please come up. Distinguished Senator Shilokun, sir, please come up. Your Excellency, sir, please come up. This will be the first batch. We'll take some more immediately, but the next batch that will be ready to join this picture will be the heads of sister agencies. So DG Nimasa, sir, please be on standby. Executive Secretary, Shippers Council, please be on standby. MD Niwa, please be on standby. Rector Man Oron, DGC FRRN, be on standby. You are joining the picture after now. Do we have this shot? Do we have it? Photographers? Do we have it? Please, all the smartphone photographers, don't block our official photographers. We have it? Heads of sister agencies, you can come now. Please, DG Nimasa, sir. MD Niwa, please come. ES, Shippers Council, please come. Man Oron, sir, please come. CFRRN. Following this, the EDs of MPA, you can please join the picture once we're done with this. EDs of MPA. EDs of MPA, please come. EDs of MPA, thank you. Please come. So once we're done with this, I would respectfully ask. There? No, it's just this one last one here, sir. Please go ahead. Once we're done with this, I will respectfully ask all the heads of sister agencies and the EDs of MPA to take their seats, while I will invite the heads of delegations, one person each. Heads of delegations, please be on standby. You're coming up next. Heads of delegation, you can rise and start coming. One person each. If your DGs or MDs are here, they can proceed now. Heads of delegation from all 21 or so countries that are here, please start coming now. Heads of delegation. EDs, you can take your seats. Thank you. Heads of your sister agencies, you can take your seats. Thank you very much. But please, the initial 8 remain standing. You will be joined by these heads of delegations. Just one person each from the delegations. Please come. One person each. Just one person each. One person each. Please come now. Thank you very much. Just one person each. Photographers, how are we going to arrange this? If they were done, it would have been easier now to say some down, some up. But you wanted them to come up. Heads of delegations now, please. How are we going to arrange you? Some should, tall people behind. Tall people in front, taller people behind. Tall people in front, taller people behind. Tall people in front. So let me have some people come behind here who are taller. Yes. Taller people just, sorry sir, you can just stand somewhere behind there. You can stand here. You can just stand this way. Yeah, you can stand there. Photographers, you see why I wanted them down? This would have been easy for me. What? It has to be 2 batches. No, this is what we're going to do. It's not 2 batches. Can I respectfully ask Your Excellency, sir, just come down here. It's the last picture. I'm not stressing you, so that the other delegates can stand here. Your Excellency, sir, and the initial 8 I called. Please, can you come down here? The initial 8 I called. The first 8 I called. Please, sirs, come down here. Please come down here. Please come down. Please come down. Thank you very much. Please come down here. Please approach. Approach this way, gentlemen and ladies. Approach this way. Some of you can join them. Some of you can join them because 8 will not be enough down. Some can join them down. Some stay up. Some join them down, yeah? Some can join them down. Some can join them down. Some stay up, yes. Some can join them down. Maybe you join them down, madam. Maybe go down. Yes, please join them. Go down. Yes, we. Yes, please. Yes. No, you come down. 2 of you come. Go down. Join them down. Yes, join them down. Yes. So this will work better now, photographers, you see? Hold on. There are 2 ladies coming. So once again, as I said, the Honorable Minister, while they are here, please be on standby. Naval Band will take the national anthem while they are standing there. After the national anthem, the Honorable Minister will proceed to open the exhibition with the dignitaries. Once they open the exhibition, they will take a tour of it, and then our hosts and hostesses would guide them to the holding room where they will get their coffee and tea. You, distinguished delegates, you can then proceed after they have left to your own tea and coffee on the 2nd floor of this facility. Photographers, are we done? We're done. Please, shall we rise to close with the national anthem? Naval Band, just hold on 1 second. National anthem, but hold on 1 second. Okay, please now national anthem, Naval Band. We're back here at 12:45 to start the roundtable conference. 12:45. Please, every distinguished delegate remain seated. Allow the Honorable Minister and the VIPs to proceed to open the exhibition now. MD, sir, if you can kindly lead the Honorable Minister. Please, every other person kindly remain seated as they exit. Please proceed to the exhibition opening. MD, we're waiting on you, sir. Please, sir, proceed. Thank you very much. Please let all those on the front 2-row seats join them to carry out this exercise. Please proceed. Twelve forty-five. Managing Directors Roundtable Conference. 12:45. 12:45. Managing Directors Roundtable Conference. 12:45. That's when we reconvene here. 12:45. We reconvene at 12:45 for the Managing Directors Roundtable Conference, the 18th edition. Distinguished delegates can please now proceed to the second floor for their tea and coffee. Distinguished delegates can now proceed to the second floor for their tea and coffee.